Someone took the India's biggest travel brand and added one name to it, and they registered a domain name, they built a website, they started running Instagram ad, Facebook ad, YouTube ads. And then what happened? MakeMyTrip noticed this, and in the month of May 2026, they filed a case against the other party, and Delhi High Court struck down the other company's website, name, logo and all the ads. Today, we are going to discuss about the case law of MakeMyTrip versus MakeMyIndiaTrip and the legal facts about this case. And also we should learn the 3 important mistakes that every entrepreneur should avoid before registering their trademark. Come, let's discuss. Myself Rohini, your corporate lawyer from Intelligensia Private Limited. Now let's discuss about the origin story. In the year 2000, internet was actually booming up. At that point of time, there was an entrepreneur named Deep Kalra, and he wanted to sell flight tickets online. And at that point of time, it was considered to be crazy. Now he decided to form a coined term called MakeMyTrip. He registered the domain name under MakeMyTrip and started to run the company. Today, after 25 years, MakeMyTrip has become India's #1 travel platform. Now, this company has registered their trademark not only in India but in overseas in many countries like Australia, Canada, UAE and Singapore, and many more to count on. And this company is into business of not only selling the flight tickets, you can also book your travel buses, you can book your hotel bookings, and also they are having rental cars, and on top of that they have a tour packages under this one platform of MakeMyTrip. The most important of all of this is MakeMyTrip in the year 2000, when they were ready to launch their brand, that name was considered to be a coined inventive term, because any coined inventive term will not be there in the dictionary, and this becomes the strongest possible legal proof for registering the MakeMyTrip name. Now comes the entry of the copycat. In early 2026, maybe in the month of January, someone thought it is very clever to add a single word to MakeMyTrip and try to run their business. What they did is they registered a domain in the name MakeMyIndiaTrip.com, and they started selling Indian tour packages, international tour packages, almost all the services which MakeMyTrip India was doing. Now, they did not actually stop from just framing the website. They started to actually open up themselves by running aggressively ads on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Now what happened? The real owner of MakeMyTrip noticed this, but they immediately did not file a case or sent an email. What they did was they did an investigation to collect all the evidences whatever the other company did. They actually took the website, took a screenshot of it, they took all the ads which they were running, and what they did is collected all the direct evidences of infringement and submitted before the Delhi High Court. And their plea before the court was give them an interim injunction even without hearing the other party. Now comes the court order. Justice Jyoti Singh actually went through all the evidences and also listened to the argument of MakeMyTrip. And in the month of May 29, 2026, she made an important observation. Whenever a copying brand is copying and trying to sell any product, there are 3 types of confusions which might arise to the customer. The first confusion would be before buying the product, the customer may mislead that this product is the original owner's product. The second one is at the time of purchase, customer will think that this is original person's brand and they will buy it. And even after buying it, they will be under the purview that is after purchase there is a confusion. Since the customer will get confused at all these 3 stages, this is a clear case of trademark infringement. Also, this doesn't seem to be fair under Section 29 of Trademarks Act. Since the copied company MakeMyIndiaTrip had a bad faith and a clear intention to copy the goodwill of MakeMyTrip, the court gave an interim injunction to stop using the website or stop promoting the brand MakeMyIndiaTrip, and actually they froze the company's all activities. Within few months of starting the company, the business had to be completely shut down by MakeMyIndiaTrip because of one single mistake. As an entrepreneur, from this case law, what are all the 3 mistakes you should learn and you should not repeat in your business? We are going to see one by one. The number 1 mistake is adding one word or one letter will not make your brand different. Many entrepreneurs nowadays want to start a business, but they choose a brand name which is already existing, try to change one letter or add one word as a prefix or a suffix and think that it will become different. Actually, it is not so. You have to choose a name which is invented and coined, and you should never choose a name which is already existing. If your name is structurally coined, then you get the higher possibility to register under trademark. The number 2 mistake we should learn from this case law is never copy a coined word. For example, this MakeMyTrip term was coined in the year 2000 when the business was started, and in the travel industry there was no other name, and this name was not there in dictionary, and the owner actually invented and coined this term for his business. If you are going to copy any unique or coined term and want to start your business, then your business will also get shut down like it happened for the other company. Number 3 mistake is with an infringing brand, you cannot be bigger at all. Whenever you are copying any other popular brand and starting your business, you can never become a bigger businesses. There was another case law which we discussed in our channel, which was called Crocs versus Cruise. The Cruise was trying to copy the name Crocs as well as the design of the brand. But finally, court gave a judgment which amounted to close down the brand Cruise. Now, knowing all the mistake as an entrepreneur, what you should be doing? The number 1 thing you should do is, before you start your business, try to choose a name which is invented, coined and unique. Secondly, whenever you have chosen a brand, don't immediately go for starting the business. Go to a proper trademark attorney, make a legal search. We all try to search in Google or try to search in IP India, but a trademark attorney will be able to tell you what is the possibility of registration for your brand name. Third is, before investing a lot of money in promoting your brand name and expanding your brand name, ensure that your brand is registered before the trademark. Your brand name, it's not just your name, it's your legal asset and a business asset which will be growing your business. So don't try to copy anybody else's identity for your brand name. Try to choose your brand name with an invented coined terms. If not, you will end up shutting down your business. In order to avoid all these future legal problems, kindly protect your brand. If you have any more doubts on registering your brand name, kindly comment below in the comment box. We will answer in the next video. And if you want to register your brand name without getting any legal hassles, kindly call to this number and get your consultation today. Like this, more useful video will be posted. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Myself Rohini, your corporate lawyer from Intelligensia Private Limited.